breezeway here. Starting the morning off. I tell you what. My old heart, the age I'm getting, I can't handle them. Well, they can handle it. We're in good shape. Now, you know, I got quite a few eyes on this gig, and just little things in this morning. It's kind of threw some hiccups at us and things like that, but I think we're gonna be okay. Just gotta get in here and kind of manage things like we need to. Do what we know to do. See what we got. Let's get things sized up here. And I wasn't planning on driving a pump truck this morning, but we have, and we are. I may pull it just a hair. I don't know. I got these rocks right here. I got to watch my outrigger swinging out. Maybe if I pull it about 4 more foot, I think we'll be good. Let me check this plumbing over here. Yeah, this is the job. I know a lot of y'all have seen Eric Cortina's Texas Barndominums, and that's who we're pumping for today. And I have y'all to thank for the exposure that we have gotten and the credibility, and thank you so much. I won't tell you that right now. So and I've got other special guests that we'll meet in a little bit that's going to be here. So okay, let me get things sized up here. I'm kind of a little pressed for time, but we'll get things sized up and going here. Change of plans. They didn't get this one quite ready with their anchor bolts, they said, so we're going to start on this one first. So we got to back up. Well, I'm already filming, so hey, guess who I've got to Texas? And it's 100% because of y'all. I've got these guys in Texas. I want y'all to say hi.
What's going on, everybody?
Mr. and Mrs. SOT. We got Dirt Perfect. We got Officer Hoover.
Let's not lie, he's the most important one out of the group.
Right. Well, the thing is, and we got Farmer Chris, but their claim was that they had a police escort all the way from Indiana.
Yeah.
So.
No laws were broken.
Right.
It only got sketchy a couple times.
Yeah, well, I heard something about somebody still trying to get a seat cushion out of their crack. I'm not sure.
Hey, and that wasn't me.
Well, I'm gonna hand the camera over to them. We're fixing to prime out. We got our water, got a couple trucks backed up to us, and I'm gonna let them talk to y'all for a little bit.
What's up, Muddyfeet? I thought it was supposed to be warm in Texas. It's cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was promised flip-flop weather. This is not flip-flop weather.
This is my kind of weather, though.
Yeah, this ain't bad.
So this is my kind of concrete pour because instead of actually doing something, we get a watch.
I'm gonna say we ain't involved with it.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, I get to drive?
I'm gonna do my own thing here at some point.
We'll let Officer do it.
Morning, everybody. So if it was up to me, I'd start here at the front and start inspecting, but we're guests in his hometown, so we'll leave ticket book. But no, he's got a really nice piece of equipment here, and I think we're just gonna kind of just hang out and watch this morning.
I do want to say, everything is bigger in Texas. It doesn't look this big on video as it does in person.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him later, but we're interested. We're wanting to know how much weight these trucks here in Texas can hold, because in Indiana we wouldn't have such a setup. We max out at 5 axles, 80,000. Anything over's got to have a permit. But so I'll have to ask him later how much his truck weighs and how much these concrete trucks weighs. Because in Indiana we got the front loader chutes. But we definitely thank him for having us down and hosting us and taking care of us.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Junior with SOT. We have hijacked Muddyfeet's camera. We're gonna go over here and do a little interview with the world famous Dirt Perfect. See if we can get these guys on camera. We hijacked Jeff's camera. We're doing, we got Dirt Perfect's over here getting instructions.
This is Muddyfeet University.
We're Dirt Perfect just here taking a college tour.
First question was, can I keep all my toes?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. That's questionable.
That's whether I pass or not, you know, that's what determines that.
You lose a toe every time you got to go back through the course.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord. You only get.
Good thing I got 9 to spare.
I was gonna say you only get 10 chances. Hospitality runs deep down here in Texas. It's been great hanging out with Muddyfeet so far. We'll see what else we can get into. Hey, what are you two guys doing?
Oh, yeah.
He said he's got to get a coffee break, so he's been working hard this morning.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much my secondary coffee.
Well, I know a couple of concrete companies that need to invest in something like that to pull their trucks out with.
Yeah.
That's a manly chain right there.
We're longer weight at. That's a longer weight chain.
Pick it up, Mike.
I don't know if I'm man enough.
Oh, that's his bad elbow. That's his bad elbow.
Bad elbow.
That's incredible.
You ever see them videos of them ships when they get loose and they start flying down?
Yeah,
through
oh,
there?
yeah.
Could you imagine being around that sucker when it cuts loose?
They don't look on their face like, well, we're screwed.
So these are all just metals equipment, I guess?
Yeah, they're a hammer. I mean, to form. Yeah, you can go to his I'm sure there's a lot more better explanations of it all on his Instagram page. He does a lot of little Instagram stories and stuff. The Blacksmith Tool Company. But look at the truck. He's got a couple in there I saw on his Instagram page that are well, I think I said last night, compression or like a Johnny Popper.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that,
Yeah, we call them hit and miss. I was getting ready to see if he's Did you see it?
It's all those bolts. Did you see the right battery rust?
I did.
well, what would it be? What would it be him just going down the road with that material just falling out? Would that be anything?
What's dunnage? 393.5.
Officer Hoover was trying to train him a little bit coming down from Indiana.
That was the whole 15-hour car ride.
We give 120 citations on the
And then we
ride.
yeah.
Well,
We're chasing oversized shit going, oh, is that coil going to fall off? Well, if it does, it'll hit us.
Bill one day in Arlington had a brand new truck back up to him. I'm talking about paper tags, brand new truck. And the truck driver gets out, he looks confused. And Bill walked over and saw a little mud on his chute. Well, okay, you know, it's common to kind of get a little bit heavy loaded, and they might, you know, bump some. Bill goes, "What do you got?" And he goes, "I ain't got any mud." Bill goes, "Do what?" He said he just started getting pale. He's going, "I've lost my load somewhere." About that time, an Arlington cop pulls up. It's like,
Excuse me, sir, I need to talk to you about 4th and Elm, that large. Oh, that large.
and it was everything. There wasn't, you know, it had the remote control, didn't have the panel back here, and he must have hit something in the cab, you know. But it's like, I ain't got any mud. My luck at 86 miles, I'd pull up and he'd go, "I got a $10,000 paint job on this thing and it's ruined." Well, things are clicking along pretty good. I think, I don't remember how many yards we pumped right there. But that slam's been laid down. We're working on this other one. Don't have a whole lot left on it, but no, in all seriousness, guys, thank y'all. I mean, it's crazy to have the kind of attention and the people that I'm around today. It's crazy. And I'll tell you this, these Mike and them, it's like I was telling my wife last night. She asked me when I went and met them for the first time. Obviously we've talked and texted on the phone a little bit, and I'll talk on their live feeds and stuff, but they're the exact people you see on the internet, on YouTube. I mean, just down to earth, just good folks, and it's pretty cool to, because of YouTube, because of the YouTube community, and because of y'all, the fans, the people that watch us. You know, we were able to get together and do some stuff, and so, and we got some more stuff coming up. So it's really, I feel very blessed and fortunate to have the opportunity to do something like this, and 100% it's because of y'all. 100%. I can't thank y'all enough. So, but yep, that's what we got going on. Uh-oh, Officer Hoover's checking my truck out. I told him I knew he was coming. I spent $4,500 to put new rear tires on this thing. But should be good. Cool deal. They when I was talking to them last night, they actually called Logger Wade, and I haven't spoke much with him before in the past. I mean, I watch his videos, and then I've commented on a couple of his little his live feeds and stuff and that, but just I haven't really just interacted a lot with Wade, and I probably should, but it was a funny conversation that they had, and they got him tell a couple of jokes. Maybe one day we'll get him tell his Texas joke again.
You're not talking about Logger Wade, are you?
Yeah, I was telling him about the conversation last night.
You got your checkbook with you?
Yeah.
When I saw he had his head between the bills, I thought, my gosh,
Hey,
what are we doing?
I said, hey, we need to stay at Jeff's place. We're waiting for him on the counter. Don't do it for
Yeah.
No.
The ticket depends on how well we eat. So the more the ticket,
You got this guy on camera?
so we can.
But it is. I can't help it. I love it.
It's just in your nature. It's just bred into you.
Is that why you don't get invited to Dirt Perfect's house very often?
He gets involved in.
That's just wrong.
Bill, you don't feel different. All his cameras around here. It is what it is.
He's the true Iceman.
There you go.
I was gonna say I nodded at him a little bit ago, and he just looked at me. So
All
I
right,
was
so
like,
all I know I got to do officially is turn this thing on, but I won't touch it.
Already on.
Oh, you took my glory, Bill. You're completely useful.
yeah, exactly. Finally,
Am I back home?
that sounds like your wife.
You turn this over to him, Bill?
He's in control. We hope the little starter video helps. They said pump down right here, but there's water line right there coming out, so put it right here. You got a key? Probably in it. Hold it up, go back.
Go on, so you can edit this.
Did you have to adjust it for the belly or the fit?
Yeah, he went around twice. That's just because he's got more coats on.
More coats on.
He's got more clothes than the rest of
He's
us.
smarter than you, what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, that's not saying a whole lot. You just be nice to him.
This cold weather, we try to prepare for it.
Yeah.
We're not used to it.
Now you watched his videos. You've seen him operate equipment. Are you sure this is trustworthy?
Hey, do you see any mirrors on this thing?
Oh, no mirrors.
Out of all the videos I watched, the one that made me the most nervous was when he was driving the Ranger with Jenna in it.
Oh, yeah.
We're not married, so you'll be fine.
Yep, that's going in the video.
Gotta be this dry. Here we go. Close up on that, please. Right in that area.
Somehow I think he wants me to get dirty.
Yeah, I'm all kinds of confused because your boom pivots different than the ones I'm used to.
You're used to a rolling phone.
Okay, so explain that.
All right, the rolling phone basically
Like the finger. Yeah, it keeps, yeah, it rolls up. Okay,
folds back into itself.
I got it. I got it. Rolls.
The Z-boom, a little different. I like to say it's like
Yeah, so it's like an accordion.
basically the only difference is that
Is that
second
joint
elbow
right there.
is backwards.
Right.
It,
Yeah.
the third section,
This one folds up on top of itself.
Third
where the ones
section
I'm
folds
used to.
over backwards.
I knew there was something different. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
But the key to it is your finger. The correct finger.
We brought you for the jokes
But
and the chauffeur service. All right.
Yeah, well.
Hey, we got business to do over here.
I'll let Bill walk you through this part because he's the best familiar person with this part.
Okay.
We do things different.
yeah.
Bill's the correct way.
So we'll do it too. All right, what I do here is just you're going to want to bring your person up.
I've got to know. I have evidence of that in my garage. Luckily, I can look at it. Well,
I'm the right one.
Good guess, Mike. Good guess.
you did a pretty good video with that guy from Capitol. He did a good job explaining this process.
So basically, what we're going to do, if I'm correct, is we're going to run the pump backwards. This sucks the ball, the pig, or whatever you want to call it.
Right,
As that thing goes back through, it's cleaning all these concrete out of the line. All right, reverse. All right, I got to turn it on first. Reverse.
I have done that.
Then we're going to go reverse right here.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go up.
No.
Like it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I covered being one that ball goes slow.
Gotcha. Yeah, the slower it goes, the better job it's going to do. All right, here we go. be really mad if I covered like 4 YouTube channels of concrete at one time.
Exactly.
Everybody watch the ball disappear. It's my new magic act. It's very slow.
So you were
Mr. Dirt Perfect.
Dirt Perfect.
How are you guys?
SOT Metal Works.
Of course, Muddyfeet's here. Everybody's here.
So this is the social media pad we've got.
Yeah. But yeah, if you notice,
Hear it go over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's cameras around
Nobody's
everywhere.
got muddy feet. There's no muddy feet.
I'm
That's
always
false
trying to figure out
advertising.
Muddyfeet concrete
I was
text.
begging to work today just to stay warm. It's cold out here.
So can you feeling for the suction
Yeah,
variance?
You want to be careful putting your hand or face or anything close to this.
Yeah.
If it does take off, it'll blow your eardrum out. What you want to listen right now for, you'll hear it echo. When the ball loses suction
If you
back
hear
there,
the echo, that basically means it's still moving the drag.
No, I mean when you hear the echo, you're hearing
There it is.
the S2
It's
shift.
through,
The
yeah.
ball's not blocking the sound anymore.
All right,
Yeah.
you can hear it when it shifts. You can hear it.
Yeah.
It's back.
So
Poor Bill. He's working and everybody else is just chit-chatting and laughing.
some companies like this River Rock we've seen, that won't wear pipe and elbows as much as say the stuff from Stringtown, which is the black granite, or the stuff from Bridgeport, which is a lime. It's blasted. So
So do you run an elbow until you have a problem with it, or do you tap on them to check?
you tap on them at times, and you can take a knife, and you can tell. You can. That's still got a a basic sound to it, yeah. Which I mean that pipe's 3 months old. It's pretty much a brand new pipe.
I'll say that pipe ain't that old.
We replaced all the elbows on them. We just had to paint it. It's like a junkyard.
Yeah.
It's up to the day.
Yeah, we saw winter.
We brought a
We have
Wilson
2
van.
seasons in Texas. We have this summer and last summer. Well, you talking about, he's from around San Antonio area.
Yeah.
And he's right. It's warm there all the time, essentially. I mean, you do get these cold spells that make it down, but for the most part.
Officer Hoover, you double fisted over there, got a camera in each hand.
And that's why I've always said the guys up north, I'm going to say twice the operators will, just because we're not used to that fine tuning
Yeah.
of corn. Because it is. I mean, you've got to stay within a certain vicinity.
Our wall's only 6 inches wide.
Yeah. And those guys that do that day in, day out, they're awesome operators. We're spoiled. When you get a wide open slab like this, there's a lot of forgiveness out here.
Yeah. Well, I can sure see you can make that guy's lot visible on the other hole.
It's a teamwork thing.
You kind of have to get in tune with the guy
Yeah,
running
because
the
the
hose.
guy on the end of the hose can also make the operator look bad.
Yeah.
And there's some I just call them top water lure. No matter how hard they pull that hose and push that hose, I can take them wherever I want to take them. And you just hug it, hold on to it, and you're just like, I'm fishing, boys. I got a top water lure.
It really does get to a point occasionally with some guys where it's like, wish he
Just leave it
like
alone.
need to take a break or something. I mean, that one sucks here.
I didn't do that. That's the one control I didn't do.
I did it.
He did it.
He did it.
Just saying.
Thank you, man.
Thank y'all very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I haven't introduced y'all. Andy, is that
Yeah, Andrew.
with Blacksmith Tool Company?
Yep, that's me.
And then, of course, we got Eric with Texas Barndominum.
Howdy.
I know a lot of my subscribers have, watch your channel and stuff, and it's great. We finally got to put something together.
Yeah, that went well, man. 3 hours.
Very impressed. I was very impressed. I know you guys see this all the time, but I love it.
Well, you're right. I see it all the time, but even still today, it's impressive me to sit back there and just watch that machine just take concrete in and take it and put it out.
Awesome.
Yeah, we did 200 yards in 3 hours.
That's a good pace. That's a good pace. It is. But yeah, the weather's nice. It's gonna take a little while to dry.
Is it?
So,
Fine.
but
It's 5 stacks straight, so it ain't.
that won't be bad.
It'll kick off.
Yeah. So,
Thank you very much. Thanks for the hat. I'm
you
gonna
bet.
put this inside so it doesn't get dirty.
Appreciate it. So I mean, I'm pretty happy with how it all went. And everything.
Yeah, it went.
It's good.
I was happy. We had good service. Old College gave us pretty good service. They were here on time.
Yeah, I was a little late for my timing, but the only hiccup in the whole thing really was kind of me and Bill. We had a little miscommunication, but we survived it. And everything, like you said, was on time as far as the mud and getting it put out. I was really happy with that.
Yeah, you can turn it on.
Yep.
That's what's going there.
And this is how you shape metal and stuff. Oh wow, that's his excavator up there.
Stick your hand in there.
No! I thought he did miss another big toe. Stick another toe in there. Golly.
It weighs 12,000 pounds. The ram on it is 500 pounds. So it'd be like having a 500-pound sledgehammer.
Just walking away.
Over,
It just
yeah.
doesn't even, but it's so powerful, it doesn't sound natural. I mean, you're just thinking you're tearing something up. Yeah. So somebody would take something, would they take it like a forged piece of metal that's red hot and just kind of worked it? Is that
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, but it needs to really be bolted down. That's why.
You're putting the big pad right
Yeah,
there.
'cause when you start going, a minute ago, it's like rocking.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was what Mike had on his, that was a rock crusher. That piece of equipment that was on his Instagram page. Eric, you might could get some of those I-beams in there and kind of form those I-beams around a little and kind of.
There was only 65 of these made. And only 4 known to exist.
That's pretty crazy.
Super rare.
And if they think about it, the technology we have now, the technology they didn't have back then, and was able to develop something like this and piece it together.
Oh, they built pyramids back then. Don't forget
That's
that.
true. That's true. But that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. That's a lot of force right there.
Yeah. We'll talk to y'all a little bit. Whew. It's been a long day. That's the end of day one with the Dirt Perfect and SOT and Metalworks. Junior Jamie, of course, and Officer Hoover and Farmer Chris. And today worked out awesome, unbelievable. Just the opportunity to work with Eric at Texas Barndominums, Andrew at Blacksmith Tool Company, and the guys from Indiana and Kentucky. We got another early start in the morning, so we're gonna get that going. I'm gonna go pick up Dirt Perfect. The other guys are gonna sleep in for an hour or so. But Mike and I are going to go to the job site, and he's going to get to run the pump tomorrow. He's going to pump some concrete. So be ready for that. Also, this afternoon, I also did my first podcast. I believe it's called A Few Points from Perfect Podcast. It's Mike's secondary channel. It's basically just podcast stuff. That was a lot of fun. A lot of unexpected stuff came out in more ways than one. Some stuff that y'all had never heard of. So
And I've withheld a lot of this information on purpose, kind of for my own stuff. But when I had the opportunity to be interviewed by Mike and on the podcast, I thought, you know what? We'll let some secrets out today. I think that's a good opportunity. So be watching for that. I think it's something that I've already listened to some of the podcasts, some of the guys. Logger Wade was a funny one. So that was a really good, enjoyable one. That guy's hilarious. So anyway, y'all go check out that A Few Points. What's it? There's so many words. A Few Points from Perfect. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm butchering that deal. A Few Points from Perfect podcast. So y'all go check it out. We'll leave a link in the description for that podcast. And I think it'll be after Christmas before ours, the Muddyfeet one will come out. I don't know exactly. You'll have to, watch for it on Mike's, and he'll give me a heads up also when it'll come out, and we'll give y'all a heads up. That way you'll be watching for it. But go check out that podcast of him. He's doing it on YouTube exclusively right now. Lot of neat, information and good stuff like that. So, but yeah, another early cold start in the morning. So, but I'm telling you guys, thank y'all so much. It's so far, and I don't think it'll change in any way. It's been an awesome experience. So, I'm gonna go in and take a shower, get some sleep, because I'm gonna be back up again at 3:30 in the morning. So thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the start of this little series, and not sure when it'll be coming out, but it'll be coming out in a week or two. Well, it's coming out now. You're seeing it. So, I'm tired. All right, good night, guys. Thank y'all.